ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Red Fort in the E100. This is a tier 10 game on Ensk. It's an encounter battle, so that means that everybody's going for this little cap circle in the middle, and it will take takes a standard amount of time to cap it. But anyways, so he's platooned up today with a couple of Mosses. He's got this Novolius over here, yep, and then makes Seals over here. E100 and a couple of Mosses. This should be fairly. This is going to be unfortunate for the enemy team because they have 3 really tough tanks and an entire team packed with heavy tanks. Good lord! So they have 2 tanks that aren't heavies. And then a couple others down here, but really, I mean, the majority of their team is heavy tanks. The majority of their team is actually heavy tanks, but not really heavy tanks. The AMX-50B is not really heavy, and the 113 is going to have a tough time standing up to these 3, and then, of course, the E4 is not really a heavy tank. You can kind of act like one if it needs to, but it's not actually one. So the enemy team is going to have problems if they don't do this well. And I like this whole charging up the middle with flanked by friendlies. That's a good look on you, Red Fort. Though preferably be flanked by a couple of Mosses and not a Pershing and an IS-3. But yeah, so he's reversing around this corner so he can side scrape. He's hoping to be able to bounce shots from this 113, who's not paying any sort of attention, and gets shot in the side for a good portion of his health. And then the ioEther decides, instead of shooting at the back end of an E100, he's going to instead shoot at the side of a Pershing. I kind of understand that decision, but it didn't turn out the way he actually wanted it to. Oh, shot into the side of our turret and did some damage, but not as much as he wanted to. Ooh, go roll on that. And unfortunately, only doing 600 damage to the E75 and not the 800 he was looking for. This is Novolius who's pushing forward, takes a shot from the E4. It just blows his tracks off. So Radford's just going to push around here and shoot while on the move, low rolling into that AMX-50B. AMX-50 is in the corner, obviously reloading. Oh, okay. So friendlies have just been all knocked out roughly about the same time. So the AMX-50B must have finished a reload or something. Or just clipped out a bunch of people and then started a reload. 800 damage, that's a nice bit. Unfortunately, shot in the side by the IS-3 will be painful. And we're going to reload here in a bit, but we're losing allies with right, left, and center. Bouncing a shot from the IS-3. Should be able to finish off this horrible, horrible tank. Actually, it's a really awesome tank, but horrible when you're against it. The Batchat 25 AP is actually just pouring damage into us. And Red Fort caught in a really, really bad position right here. But he's going to take out the, yes, nice shot into the E75, waiting until he got the perfect shot to make sure he penned that shot. And now that it's done with whoever is that, wow, the guy over there is going to have a lot easier time now. Boom, shotgunning the IS-3, and now the friendly team is starting to claw their way back into this game. Seals is almost dead over there, hanging out, versus the E4 and the IS-3. Takes out the E4. IS-3, however, T-50. Skoda must have gone all the way around to take him out. IS-3 gets lit on fire, but doesn't burn long enough, unfortunately. And both his platoon mates are now down. I believe the ioEther was the one who took out Novolius, and He was, of course, got taken out by the Skoda, who must have been around here somewhere at the time. The Oho is coming. Where is the Oho going? Oho looks like he wants to come this way, but may have doubled back instead. No, in fact, he continued forward. The Batch at 25 AP and the Skoda are right over there. But Bradford doesn't care. He's just going to go for the Oho. Gets shot in the back by the Skoda. Set on fire. Auto fire extinguisher. And most of his health is now gone. But the Skoda made a fatal mistake and decided to cross that open gap. He would have been safer if he just ran up into the IS-5's face, but no, he decided to cross that open gap and gets taken out by our hero, who then one-shots the Oho. None of that. Unfortunately, with a dead engine, he is not going to get to this Batchat unless the Batchat decides he wants to die, which is definitely plausible. The enemy team has done a little bit of suiciding at the end of this game, but it looks like our IS-5 is going to jump on this guy and take him out. Or not. Or not. But there's no way our Batchat dies to their Batchat, seeing as their Batchat should be reloading. And ours, just go in already. He's reloading, go in. You have full health. He cannot clip you. Just kill him. Good lord, that took way too long. Oh. Okay. Sometimes friendly teams make you die a little inside. Anyways, that was an awesome game and well played all around by Radford. Thank you all, and I'll see you in a second. Ace Tanker, which we're not surprised at, Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, and Fire for Effect. Unfortunately, not quite securing the Top Gun, but that's okay. He did get the coveted High Caliber, and yeah, he has joined the 6,000 damage club. I don't know if he was already a member, but he is now. I really need to figure out something for these guys, because 6,000 damage is a ton by normal standards, but obviously it's not a legendary amount. So I need some suggestions. What can I do for these guys that, isn't like giving them gifts of gold, because that's just silly. I want something honorary, something like what's something I could give them. Maybe I can do a special bit of artwork for these games to like show off potential 6,000 damage club participants. I don't know. We'll see. You guys leave some suggestions in the comments, and we'll talk a bit about this, and maybe we'll figure out something cool we can do for these guys. Maybe I can get them special status, like when I get the Discord server up and running, I give them like special 6,000 club status bonuses or something. That might be cool. Anyways, 10 shots fired, 10 hits, and 10 penetrations. Wow. If he was in a tank destroyer, that would be good enough for a tank sniper award. But because he's only in a heavy tank, that's obviously completely easy, and everybody can obviously do that, right? That's how that works, Wargaming, right? Anyways, well done, sir. Thank you so much for sending this in. I am so glad to see an E100 replay like this. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I can't wait to get an E100. But it's not going to happen anytime soon, but oh well. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This ioEther out.